Probably one of my favourite ones is a lady who basically lives in Perth. I live in Newcastle. She was visiting family on the Central Coast, had a skin cancer, an SCC on her top lip that was biopsied by a GP in Perth before she left, confirmed to be an SCC. By the time she got over to visit her family, this thing had grown and virtually occupied half of her top lip. So she came to see me and basically stressed about how fast this thing was growing. So I was able to cut it out for her. It was major surgery. It needed a general anaesthetic in hospital, which I was able to do for her. And I was so happy with the scar, and she was so happy with the scar that by the time she got back to Perth, back home, she actually needed some radiotherapy. And even in the letters back from the radiotherapist, all the comments were, how good and how cosmetically fantastic this scar was. So that's nice to get feedback that your scars look great. Another story is I had a young girl, she would have been about 25, with a melanoma on her chest, which I had cut out. And the beauty of this is when you're cutting anything out on the chest, your worry is the chest is the worst place for scarring, especially keloid, especially in a young woman. You don't want to give them a bad scar on the chest. She needed to go and have a sentinel node biopsy, which I don't do. So she was sent off and went for the sentinel node biopsy. So what they do, they inject the radioactive tracer into the scar. And when she got there, which would have only been about 2 or 3 weeks after the surgery that I did, they actually couldn't find the scar to know where to inject. So it's stories like that think, yep, it's good that you're doing the right thing and people are very happy with the scars. It's people like that you don't need to advertise, because you see one person and all of a sudden you're seeing their family members and all their friends, and they're actually taking your business card in bunches to hand out to everybody. So it's nice.